Hello friends, you are watching ICSE Mathematics and we are solving exercise 14A of chapter number 14, equation of a straight line, ICSE Mathematics class 10. Okay, in the last class we were solving exercise 14A and we had completed it till question number 17. In this, today we will start from question number 18 onwards. Before we start, please like and subscribe my channel ICSE Mathematics. Yes or no? Now let us start exercise 14A, question number 18. Okay, question number 18. In question number 18 it is given that find the equation of a line passing through the point. Now required line passes through point 2, 3 and required line intersects line 2x minus 3y is equal to 6 in y-axis. Okay, say the equation of a given line represents equation 1. We are given two things over here that the required line is passing through point. Okay, it is named as point P 2, 3 and required line is intersecting this line in y-axis. What does this mean? This means that the three lines, which are those three lines? One, the required line, second, the given line, and the third, y-axis. These three lines are meeting at one point and that one point lies on y-axis. Clear? Let us try to understand this fact with the help of diagram. Okay, we have y and x coordinate axis, yes or no? Let us represent this line first. Okay, there is a very simple method of representing any line on the graph. First you take y is equal to 0, so 2x is equal to 6 and therefore x will be equal to 3. Okay, so over here we can take x is equal to 3 and secondly if you take x is equal to 0, y will be equal to minus 2. So here we can take y is equal to minus 2 and then we can draw a line passing through the 2 points. Yes or no? This point obviously since lies on y-axis, say this is point Q. Okay, so this is the given line 2x minus 3y. 2x minus 3y is equal to 0. This line represents the line 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. Okay, now required line is passing through point P. So P2, 3 will be somewhere here. This is P2, 3 and required line also intersects the given line in the point where this line intersects y-axis. So Q is the point of intersection of the three lines, given line, required line and y-axis. So our required line will be like this. Okay, passing through Q. Yes or no? So now it is very clear from the graph that the required line is passing through 2 points, namely P and Q. So if you are having the coordinates of the 2 points, then we can use the 2-point formula. Yes or no? So now let us start writing. How will you explain? Now first, given line, equation of one line is given. Yes or no? Now we will find out the point of intersection of given line with y-axis, which we have done over here, 0, minus 2. That we will write down and explain. Okay, 2x minus 3y is equal to 6 intersects or passes through y-axis. Yes or no? towards y-axis. Okay, and therefore on y-axis we know that on y-axis x coordinate is 0, and therefore let us substitute in the equation 2 into 0 minus 3y is equal to 6. Therefore y is equal to minus 2, and therefore point say q 0 comma minus 2. Okay, is the point of intersection of line 1 and y-axis. Clear? So here q 0 comma minus 2 is the point of intersection of the given line and y-axis. Now required line is also passing through point q, and one more point p is given. Okay, required line passes through point P 2 comma 3 and Q 0 comma minus 2. Yes or no? And therefore we can use the 2-point formula, and therefore equation of required line will be given by y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now we will put the values. x1 y1 will be the coordinates of point P, and x2 y2 will be the coordinates of point Q. So let us substitute these points. Now y minus y1 is 3 upon x minus 2 is equal to y2 minus 2 minus 3 upon 0 minus 2. So y minus 3 upon x minus 2 is equal to minus 5 upon minus 2. Therefore y minus 3 upon x minus 2 is equal to 5 by 2. Now cross multiply, so 2y minus 6 is equal to 5x minus 10. Therefore 2y minus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0, or we can write down finally over here 5x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the required line. Yes or no? So we have 5x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0 is the equation of the line which is passing through points P and Q. Clear? Okay, now let us solve question number 19. I hope you have understood this question very well. Now we will solve question number 19. Okay, let us solve question number 19. Find the equation of a line with x-intercept, y-axis. Okay, in this case you are given x-intercept is equal to 5, and required line is passing through point. Required line is passing through point 4 comma minus 3 of the line. Okay, whenever you are given x or y intercept, suppose x intercept is given, that is the point on the x-axis where the line will cut. X-axis will be taken as phi comma 0. Suppose if phi is the y-intercept, so you will take the point on the y-axis to be 0 comma phi. Yes or no? So here x-intercept is phi. It means the point where the required line intersects x-axis will be phi comma 0. Yes or no? Now point on x-axis where the required line intersects is phi comma 0, because x intercept is phi. Yes or no? So we have one point which is lying on the required line and the another point is given. Okay, so required line, therefore required line is passing through points 4 comma minus 3 and pi comma 0. So we are having 2 points, so obviously we will use the 2-point formula, and therefore equation of a required line will be y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, now let us put the values. Y minus y1 is minus 3, so minus minus plus 3 upon x minus 4 equal to 0 plus 3 upon pi minus 4. Let us simplify. Y plus 3 upon x minus 4 is equal to 3 upon 1. Therefore y plus 3 is equal to 3x minus 12. Therefore y minus 3x plus 15 is equal to 0, or 3x minus y minus 15 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the required line or the answer line. Clear? So our answer is 3x minus y minus 15 equal to 0. Please note down. This is number 19. 3x minus y is equal to 15. Okay, let us solve question number 20 now. Okay, so question number 20 we have. Let us see what is question number 20. Okay, find the equations of the diagonals of a rectangle whose sides are x is equal to minus 1. Okay, equations of sides of diagonal are given. Equations of sides of rectangle are, we are given the 4 equations. X is equal to minus 1, another one is x is equal to 4. Okay, the third one is y is equal to minus 1, and the fourth one y is equal to 2. Okay, so we are given the equations of the 4 sides of a rectangle. Now this question can be better understood with the help of graph. So let us plot a graph. Okay, now we have x-axis and y-axis. We will plot these equations. X is equal to -1. Equation of a line parallel to y-axis. X is equal to -1. Suppose we have -1 over here. So our line will be like this. X is equal to -1. Yes or no? Another line is x is equal to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 somewhere over here. Okay, this is the line. X is equal to 4. Third line is y is equal to -1. So obviously this line is parallel to x-axis. Y is equal to b. Yes or no? So okay, this is y is equal to -1 and the fourth line is y is equal to 2. So this is the y is equal to 2. Now we have the points of intersection of these four lines. Yes or no? Mutually. Okay, see here. The first and the second line, first and the third line intersect. Suppose at point O. Okay, again y is equal to -1 and x is equal to 4. Second and third. Suppose this is the point B. Similarly, this is point C, and we have this intersection point D. Now let us find out the coordinates of the points of intersection for the four lines. Okay, now the point of intersection of this line, vertical line x is equal to -1 with y is equal to -1 will obviously be -1 comma -1. Yes or no? It is very evident from the graph. Similarly, coordinates of point B will be, here x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is -1. Okay, so 4 comma -1. Okay, coordinates of C will be 4 comma 2, and similarly coordinates of D will be x is -1 comma y is 2. So we got the coordinates. Yes or no? So let us write down the solution now, plotting the four lines on the graph. Plotting the four lines on the graph. Okay, now this is very compulsory to draw the graph and explain in this particular question. Okay, so you must draw the graph, plotting the four lines on the graph. Okay, we get the points of intersections of lines. Okay, x is equals to -1, y is equals to -1, 1 and 3. Then b is -1 and 4, 2 and 3. Again x is equals to 4, y is equals to 2. 4 -1, 2 and 3. Okay, then the third one is x is equal to 4, 2 and 3. Okay, so 1 and 3. Then another, what is this line? The point B, x is equal to 4 and y is equal to -1. Okay, good. Here numbering problem is that this is 4. Yes or no? So now let us find out. Okay, y x is equal to 4, y is equals to 2, 2 and 4. Yes or no? 2 and 4, and the fourth point D is the x is equal to -1 and y is equal to 2, 1 and 4. Yes or no? Let me once again explain what I have written. Okay, we get the points of intersection. These 4 points of intersection we have obtained A, B, C, D. Now A is the point of intersection of lines 1 and 3. Notice that, yes or no? 1 and 3. Similarly, B is the point of intersection of lines 2 and 3, 4 comma minus 1. Similarly, C is the point of intersection of 2 and 4, and D is the points of intersection of 1 and 4. Yes or no? So we get the points of intersections of line 1 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, and 1 and 4 are to be A minus 1 comma minus 1, B 4 comma minus 1, C 4 comma 2, and D minus 1 comma 2. So we got the 4 vertices of rectangle, yes or no? Okay, therefore, okay, A, B, C and D are 4 vertices of rectangle ABCD. So we got the 4 vertices. Now we have to find the equations of the diagonals, that is AC and BD. So obviously now we can use the 2-point formula, yes or no? First for AC and then for BD, and therefore equation of diagonal AC. Okay, we have point A minus 1 comma minus 1, and we have point C 4 comma 2. So we can use the 2-point formula, yes or no? We have y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now we are going to put the values of x1 y1 and x2 y2 in the equation, so that we will get the equation of diagonal AC. Yes or no? So first we will find the equation of diagonal AC, and then the equation of diagonal BD. Okay, therefore y minus 1, that is upon x plus 1 is equals to y2. 2 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1, therefore y plus 1 upon x plus 1 is equals to 3 upon 5. Therefore 5y plus 5 is equals to 3x plus 3. Therefore 5y minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, or 3x minus 5y minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the equation of diagonal AC. Yes or no? This is the answer number 1. Okay, now equation of diagonal BD we have to find. Okay, we have coordinates of B 4 comma minus 1, and coordinates of D are minus 1 comma 2. Again we will put the 2-point formula. Okay, let us put the 2-point formula. Therefore we have y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Therefore y minus 1, that is plus 1 upon x minus 4 is equal to y2. 2 plus 1 upon minus 1 minus 4. Therefore y plus 1 upon x minus 4 is equal to 3 upon minus 5. Therefore y plus 1 upon x minus 4 is equal to, okay, now let us cross multiply. Therefore minus 5y minus 5 is equals to 3x minus 12. Therefore minus 5y minus 3x plus 7 is equal to 0, or 3x plus 5y minus 7 is equal to 0. This is the equation of diagonal BD. Clear? So we got the two equations. The equation of diagonal AC is 3x minus 5y minus 2, and the equation of diagonal BD is 3x minus 5y minus 2 and 3x plus 5y minus 7. Clear? So we got both the answers. Okay, now let us solve the next question. Okay, now let us solve question number 21. Find the equation of the line passing to the point 3, 2. Question number 21. Okay, a required line is passing to the point 3, 2 and making positive equal intercepts on x-axis. Okay, required line is passing through the point 3, 2, yes or no, and making positive equal intercepts on x-axis. So let us consider that the length of each of x and y axis be a. Okay, let the length of x-intercept and y-intercept be a units each. Yes or no? Okay, now so we have taken the x and the y intercept. Length of x and y intercept is a units each. Let us try to understand this better with the help of the diagram. Okay, here the required line is making positive equal intercept. So required line will be passing like this. Yes or no? Here this point will be a comma 0 and this point will be 0 comma a. Clear? So we have 2 points on two axes like this. Okay, and One more point is given 3, 2. Okay, so required line is passing through the point 3, 2. So what we can do over here, suppose A and B are the points on x and y axis, yes or no? So we can frame a line. Okay, so let us first, using these 2 points, we will frame the equation of the line. Okay, now therefore point on x axis where required line intersects x axis is a comma 0 and point on y axis is b 0 comma a, and therefore equation of a line passing through points A and B will be given by the formula y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Yes or no? Now let us put the values. Obviously coordinates of A we take to be x1 y1 and coordinates of B to be x2 y2. So y minus 0 upon x minus a is equal to y2, a minus 0 upon 0 minus a, and therefore we get y upon x minus a is equals to a upon minus a, therefore y upon x minus a is equal to minus 1. Now further simplifying, we will get y is equal to minus x plus a, or y plus x is equal to a. This is equation number 1. Say. Okay, now we know that point 3, 2 is lying on the line. Suppose here we have point P 3, 2. Okay, this point 3, 2 is lying on the line AB. This is the equation of line AB. Yes or no? Equation of AB. Clear? Now since the point P 3, 2 lies on the line AB, it will satisfy the equation of line AB. Yes or no? So let us put for x coordinate 3 and for y coordinate 2 in the given equation. Therefore substituting coordinates of point P in equation 1. What is equation 1? X plus y is equals to a. This is equation 1. Okay, for x3, so 3 plus 2 is equals to a. Therefore, a is equals to 5 we got. Now we will put finally the value of a in equation 1. Therefore, substituting value of a in equation 1, we will get x plus y is equals to a. This is equation 1, and therefore x plus y is equals to 5. So this is the required equation. Therefore required equation of line is x plus y is equal to 5. Clear? So this is the final answer. I hope you understood this question too. Clear? Okay, so far we could solve today 18, 19, 20 and 21.